NBA kids took over the summer of 2024. The legends were back in the gym, and we even saw some crash out moments. Cayenne Anthony was ready to squabble in front of his dad at Peach Jam. Right away, Cayenne was absolutely cooking to start the game, but things started to get heated in this East Coast rivalry. We had Team Melo from NYC versus Team Durant from the DMV. We had Melo on the court getting into the thick of things. But Cayenne locks in and drops 27 points in the win. Trevor Ariza's son Taj caught a nasty body. The 5-star out of LA is a problem. Bryce James was looking like his pops at Peach Jam. He had a block just like Bron did on Tiago Splitter. Queen Savannah James was loving it. Earlier in the season, we thought Bryce was ready to crash out with this freshman from LA. He was going at it with Levi Oakes. The 2027 guard cashed out 4 triples in the first half, but he was talking crazy and locking up on defense. You can tell he's starting to fluster LeBron's youngest son, but all the jawing got Bryce James in that mode. Bryce had this nasty chase down block on Levi, and his 3 started to fall. Carlos Boozer's twins, Cameron and Caden, are no strangers to winning Peach Jam. They just pulled off the unthinkable. They won in 15U, 16U, and 17U. That Knight Riders team may go down as the best in history. Tracy McGrady's son, Layman, has been going off. He has a smooth jump shot, just like his pops. That quick release is hard to guard. Rajon Rondo's son is really like that. He's one of the highest ranked point guards in the 2030 class. His 6th grade team is one of the best in the country. Pierre rocks at Kentucky Blue just like Rajon. Rajon Rondo's arch nemesis, Chris Paul, also has a son that can hoop. Chris Paul Jr. has proven that he's one of the best guards in the 2028 class. He really plays just like Chris Paul, and he's continuing to improve. Andre Iguodala's son went from unranked to a 4-star on ESPN. He's listed as a 6'8" shooting guard. Bro is bringing defense back. He gets busy on both sides of the ball. And if I need that last shot, I'm taking Iggy Jr. or Derrick Rose's son, PJ. He's only 11 years old and knocking down game winners for Ja Morant's AAU team. But PJ Rose wasn't the only NBA kid who secured a championship. 5-time NBA champion Derek Fisher coaches Matt Barnes' twins, Carter and Isaiah. Carter Barnes dropped 19 points, and he showed some of the same passion that his pops used to play with. The other twin, Isaiah, got his from the perimeter. As of right now, neither one of them are ranked in the 2027 class, but after their Peach Jam performance, which I'll get back to, they definitely deserve a spot. Either way, be on the lookout for the Barnes twins. Carmelo's son, Cayenne Anthony, had the single highest point total at Peach Jam. He ended up dropping 40. But in the first half, he had 21 points on 8 of 9 shooting. And then he went on to drop 13 in the third quarter, and he was shooting 13 of 14 from the field. By the time the fourth quarter rolled around, he was just throwing up heat checks. He still finished the game with 40 points on 15 of 19 shooting. Not even trying to glaze, he's literally one of the best offensive players in high school basketball right now. Now, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon was before my time, but there's this thing called YouTube, so I've looked him up plenty. His son Abdul Aziz did not pick up the size, but he definitely picked up the finesse. He's listed as a 6'5" shooting guard in the 2026 class. He's definitely somebody we will be on the lookout for in the future. Gilbert Arenas' son Elijah had to make y'all remember. He's been injured for the last 4 months, but he made his AAU debut this past week. That move was so nasty, I had to run it back. 2-time NBA dunk competition winner Jason Richardson has a son that clearly the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. 24/7 Sports has Jackson Richardson ranked 29th overall in the 2026 class. Nelson and Noah Newman added him to their squad at Balling on the Beach. Bro is a walking highlight reel. Jamal Crawford's son JJ is one of the best shooters in the 2029 class. We pulled up on him at his junior EYBL debut. He just finished his 7th grade and he already has 2 Division I offers. I'm sure they will continue to pour in. I have a feeling he's going to get a lot taller. He's playing for the famed Rainier Beach up in Seattle, the same school that his pops went to, as well as DeJounte Murray. You can tell he stays in the lab with Jamal. Dominique Wilkins' 17-year-old son Jacob can play. They call Dominique Wilkins human highlight reel for a reason. And no need to DNA test his son. His athleticism is out of this world. And to go along with that, he can shoot the ball better than Dominique already. When the human highlight reel pulled up to watch his son in Atlanta, he knocked down 5 threes. 24/7 has him ranked 28th in the 2025 class. Do y'all remember Eddie House, the dude who rocked number 50 on the 2008 Boston Celtics team? Well, he has a set of twins that can play. First, I'll start with Caden House. Caden just went off at Peach Jam. He averaged 18.7 points and 4 rebounds a game. He was the leading scorer for AZ Unity's 17U team, and he's a 2026. ESPN currently has him ranked number 14 in that class. His brother, Kalik House, is under the radar. He's currently unranked, but I would not be surprised if he moves up the rankings pretty quickly. Him and his twin just transferred to AZ Compass, so they will be playing a more national schedule. The AZ Unity squad is loaded with the number 1 point guard Brandon McCoy, Cameron Holmes, and others, so Kalik doesn't get as many shots. But he will definitely take advantage of any opportunity given to him. Similar to Chris Paul's son, Chris Paul Jr. I had to circle back to him because at Section 7, he made his varsity debut. And in limited minutes, he made sure his presence was known. Chris Paul even pulled up to watch. At Peach Jam, Paul George came to support his team, PG Elite. The 15U squad features Matt Barnes' twins. Yeah, I said I would circle back. In this game, they faced off versus the number 3 player in the country, Lincoln Cosby. As soon as Paul George got there, Isaiah Barnes started to show off his range. And shout out to Jackie. I'm sure y'all watch Podcast P. He was in attendance too. Carter put on a show in the second half and helped extend the lead for PG Elite over the Florida Rebels. I had to put in this play because it just shows what playing together will do for you. These twins are in sync. This just goes to show that they know where each other are on the court every single play. Even when they're walking towards the bench, they look the exact same. Isaiah Ryder, the creator of the East Bay Funk Dunk, has a son, Isaiah Ryder IV. We need to get more footage on him because he can hoop. I'm trying to see something. If you made it this far in the video, comment your favorite NBA player's kid. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.